Hey YouTubes, it's been a hot minute since I've seen you last, so I'm gonna get through a couple things here talking about grouping when we're doing quadratics. Okay, so I'm gonna go through a couple examples, and I want all of you to put that pencil on that paper and get started. All right, let's take a look here at a couple examples. All right, now stick with me, don't get lost. Here we go. All right, this first one. 6a plus 13 plus 6. So here's what we do now. We're going to do this like our other problems. We do 6 times 6, and that's 36. And we have to find factors that go into 36 that also add to 13. So to kind of shorten this deal, I know that 9 times 4 is 36 and also adds to 13. Now what's different here, what we want to do is we want to make sure that we are now adding these in here. Now you'll see what I'm going to do. So I rewrite, just like we did before, 6a squared, and then I want to put 9a plus 9a plus 4a plus 6 equals 0. Now I know a couple of you might say, wait, we got two a's right here, so that's going to make it a squared. No, it ain't. Because what happens is these are like terms. So if you did 9 plus 4a, 9a plus 4a, you're going to get 13a. See what I'm doing? I'm just breaking it down into two pieces right here. Now our next step is a little bit complicated. What we're going to do is we're going to treat these as two separate equations. So 6a squared plus 9a, and we want to pull out a like term between two of them. So we definitely have an a that we can pull out. And we definitely can pull out 3 out of both of these. So I'm going to say I can pull out a 3 and I can pull out an a. Now what's left over when we do that? So if I pull out an a, that's just an a. If I pull out a 3, that's going to be 2 and then an a. Right here, if I also pull out that same 3a, right here, then I'm going to get 3 and there's no more a. I already pulled out that a. So if I were to distribute this, I would still get the same, 6a squared plus 9a. Let's do the same thing here, but let's see what else we can pull out. So it looks like these are both even numbers. We can pull out a 2 for sure. So I'm going to pull out a 2. Now I cannot pull out an a because it's only one of them has an a. So I'm just going to pull out a 2 from this one. So if I divide this by 2, I'm going to say 2 and then keep that a plus. If I divide this by 2, I'm going to get 3. Now, check this out. That's a magic trick right there. Look at that. It's the same. Can you believe that? You just have to pull out different numbers. So now what we're going to do is a little more magic. And I'm going to take both of these outside numbers, and I'm going to put them together over here. So I'm going to say in this parenthesis, 3a plus 2. That's my two outside numbers right there. Now these two parentheses, I can combine those. So I'm going to combine them right here, and I'm going to just say 2a plus 3. 2a plus 3. Now this is what we like to call like part of our answer right here. So you must have that part. Now what we need to do is solve for each of these, and we set them equal to 0. So I'm going to say 3a plus 2 equals 0. Minus 2, 3a equals negative 2, divided by 3, and I get a equals negative 2/3. That's one of my answers. Let's do my other one here. 2a plus 3 equals 0. Minus 3, oh, scratch that puppy out. 2a equals negative 3. Oh, whoa, that was a close one. I haven't eaten my Wheaties yet. Now, let's divide this by 2, and I get a equals negative 3/2. I'm going to do another example in the next video. I'm just hoping these go viral and I can start collecting big paychecks. See you in a few.